Have a little faith.
Hello and welcome everyone, Wulfhart here with part 3 of my Wulfhart Let's Play of Total War Warhammer 2. We continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. They're all greatly appreciated, do keep them coming, as well as those unit name suggestions via the QT that's linked in the description down below. Big thanks to everyone that left a like on part 2. You guys have once again smashed the like target. We're well on our way towards that early hour special at part 5. All we have to do now is to reach 2,000 likes on parts 3 and 4. It is of course completely optional, so if you're enjoying the content you do want to see an early hour special at part 5, then feel free to leave a like. But if you're not enjoying the content, you don't want to leave a like, then feel free to leave a dislike. So picking things up where I left them last time, we'd just taken Tlaxtlan, and I was pondering where I should spend this point. And the vast majority of you said go for the second level of Destroy the Heart, because it goes from plus 4% missile damage to plus 15, which is a rather substantial increase, so we'll go for that for now. We're up to 738 missile damage with Wulfhart, which is rather nice. Obviously, next level, rank 10, we'll start going through his top line here, best of the best, and then we get to choose between all these lovely ones, which one we want to go through first. I'll probably go for Master Survivalist first, just so we get that extra campaign map movement range and extra replenishment. Obviously, line of sight is always good too. Now, before we crack on with the gameplay today, I just want to go through Wulfhart's army, because I have added in the first round of your unit name suggestions from the QT. It's in the description and pinned to the top of the comment section if you want to add more suggestions for future armies. So we've got the Toad Pokers, Bernhardt's Holy Shafts, Spears of the Emperor, Lustrian Prefects, the Conquistadors, Karl's Blades, Swords of the Hunt, the Lustrian Legionaries, the Hunts Marshal's Chosen, Marcus's Marksmen, the Lizard Snipers, the Merry Men, the Empire's Arrows, Horsecart X10 for the War Wagons, rather enjoyed that one, the Beast Blasters for the Outriders with the Grenade Launchers, and the Beast Breaker for the Great Cannon. Right. Don't actually think there's much left for us to do this turn, because we've obviously already moved. Gonna see if we can find Nakai with our Witch Hunter over here, and then we'll bring him back. Other than that, we can upgrade this next turn to the coastal town. Hang on, we've completed that one. Didn't we have a mission for ensure that one of the following buildings, coastal town, we've got it there. Maybe it needs to be in the main settlement. I'm not going to bother upgrading the port. As I said yesterday, it seems, you know, see, I've made some changes to ports, and just the income 4,000 for an extra 50 gold. It's just not worth doing. I mean, the extra growth would be nice. I mean, it's only plus 10 though, so I'm just not going to bother with that at the moment. CA did tweet to someone asking, I saw on Twitter, about ports in the sort of early access builds. They said they are aware of the issue and they're looking at it, but I don't know, you know, some people are wondering if this is a bug. I don't know. It kind of seems like potentially an intentional change, but maybe it's something they just overlooked. As I said, hopefully, you know, with that Twitter post, they're aware of it now, and hopefully, don't know if it will be obviously before the game launches, which in fact when this video goes out, this is launch day, so I doubt this will have changed, but maybe in the next week or so, hopefully they'll sort of reevaluate what they've done to ports. And I mean, if they are going to leave the income the same, then they need to drastically reduce the cost of upgrading your harbor, because it's just not worth it unless they were to radically increase the growth that you get from it potentially. So yeah, can't do anything there. What other quests have we actually got? We've obviously got the Amber Bow we need to kill. Okay, another like 150. That's fine. Need to own 2 provinces. Well, we're going to go after all of this one. Let me just check. How many turns have we got to wait until I can declare war?
Admiral, are we all shipshape and ready to party?
2 turns. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, we'll be able to complete this province. So that's going to be our plan, completing this province in this episode, potentially next episode as well. What other quests have we got? Yeah, Coastal Town, hopefully you can sort that out. Recruit a Lord and ensure Tavern or Barracks. So we can do the barracks upgrade when we upgrade this one, and the tavern was the other one. It's that one. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I'm actually going to recruit a Lord and then disband one. Any cheaper? Yeah. General of the Empire, you're nice and cheap, but these Archlectors, that'll trigger that reward, and we're just going to get rid of you straight away. Sorry. Not right now. Don't need another army just yet. Right. Let's end the turn. So, Harkon's wandered back east. Might take him out, grab the coastal regions. But I'm almost, because of the changes to ports, I'm almost like, probably more worthwhile income earners elsewhere. But maybe we'll go and take them out sooner rather than later. At least it will reduce some of the extra corruption in the area. What's this? See, an additional attachment of reinforcements with your next Imperial supply delivery. The Elector pledges aid. An Elector Count has contacted you anonymously to lend his support to the expedition. He has made arrangements for you to receive additional aid from home funded by his state. Oh, cool. So we've only got to wait 6 turns and we should get, what, 2 picks, I guess? Or just get more troops within the supply package. I'm going to move here. Should, yeah, be able to move in on that next turn. Might as well go into ambush stance. They're not going to be happy. We might have a couple of rebellions, potentially. We need to upgrade the city so we can get corruption reduction buildings in. Let's get that upgraded there. So this is better to go for the growth. Plus, it also gives us upkeep reduction for pistoliers and outriders or armies eventually, and drops our recruitment cost, and gives us extra recruit rank for them. So yeah, livestock pens through there. Just move Witch Hunter. Now there is... Oh, that's another army of Nakai. Unless that is all he's got. Because he's been perhaps wiped out. Have a little looky. It's a strength rank. 85. That could be his only force. So yeah, they're going to get wiped out if they're not careful. They've got a lot of enemies though. Clan Mange, they're probably getting stopped by them early on. You've got to keep the momentum going. Obviously, if you're the player playing as Nakai, you need to keep the momentum going to keep earning income. I don't know if the AI can quite cope with that. They might need to make some tweaks to him. Again, I don't know what the kind of final changes will be between this early access build that I have and the final DLC release that will have gone out now, because I'm still playing this on the early access build. In fact, Part 5 will be the first episode of this series that will be on the kind of final release build, so we'll see what the difference is then. Because I'm actually away most of this week. I'm away from Wednesday through to Saturday, so I'm pre-recording this episode and Part 4. My ambush was foiled because they moved their agent and they discovered me. That's fine. But yeah, Part 5 will be on the full release build, so we'll see if CA do any updates in between now and then. To ports and to Nakai, but it might require a restart of the campaign as such, but obviously we won't do that. But it'll be interesting to see if Nakai gets increased mobility. Yeah, definitely he gets more
Wulfhart.
competent as when being played as the AI at least. And yeah, it's just telling me I haven't moved you. That's fine. We should be able to go straight in here and order resolve. It's a right smashing. And occupy. That increases, yeah, our hostility. We're now condemned. Uh-oh. And Imperial supplies, yeah, they come immediately at this level. So let's have a little look. I don't think we'll go for more artillery. Hellstorm rocket battery, Outrider is going to launch a great cannon. We could go for 2 war wagons with a mortar and a steam tank. And I kind of think like a steam tank early on would be pretty nice. Cavalry, also pretty tempting. But then again, I'm also thinking advanced infantry reinforcements. Halberdiers, huntsmen, and a greatsword would be quite nice. I mean, the halberdiers would be good, anti-large. So I don't know if this is our only one of this, or whether we get another pick in a moment. These don't seem like that many. I think I'll go for Imperial regiments. We'll go for infantry. Children of the Old One, they retaliate. Okay, so yeah, this is the army they spawn in, so we need to get round there and stop these guys pronto. Oh, and they're led by an ancient Croxagore as well. They've been destroyed. Oh, we've unlocked the Deathjacks. Archers, nice. And Sigmar's Sons. And we've got through the next part of the Amber Bow. Raid any region belonging to the following raid, Lizardmen. Additional reinforcements. Oh, cool. So it just threw some at us. We've got some handgunners and some halberdiers. Nice. And we get more in 5 turns, I believe. Oh, no, that's just the cooldown. Ah, okay, so we don't get any more supplies just yet. So, yeah, 5 turns at this level, because -5 public order all provinces. Weapon strength for the enemies plus 25%, and enemy leadership plus 10. So, I'm kind of thinking we actually probably don't want to fight these guys until 5 turns expire. Otherwise, they're going to have an army full of units with plus 25% weapon strength, which is going to be nasty. So, we want to avoid that if we can. Does kind of scupper my plans of quickly going in against the Vampire Coast mutineers and just quickly finish off the whole province, because I probably should pull back this way. You're about to upgrade that. I don't know if they're going to go after the settlement. I'm assuming this army will raise the settlements. I guess we'll have to wait and see. No, we've leveled up, so at least we can give him best of the best. Paladin. Yeah, deadly. I need to go through and check the rest of his missions. You guys said you wanted to see what the next missions were for everyone. The Eye of Kurnos, that's missile damage. Allies in range, that's pretty decent. Or we can just power her up. Reload time during forest battles. Yeah, let's go for the Eye of Kurnos for now. Yeah, we can't do anything this time. We've got to stay put. Now, obviously, I can bring in those regiments of renown. And we could obviously bring in all of our reinforcements. Why does it not say I've got any stockpiled up? Oh. Because... Oh, they're the Nordland Mariners. Right, I was going to say. Halberdiers, there we go. Great, so we've got 4 of them. So yeah, that would upgrade all my spears rather nicely. If we do, then I'll swap these names over to them. That's fine. Handgunners, armor piercing is nice. Probably swap a couple of the archers out. I'd like to get a few more huntsmen in here as well, and we've got 3 available. Unless we go for another army right now. We probably can't afford it, because it's going to cost 583 just for the next force. And how much does this army currently cost? Nearly 2,000, but then we've got to remember that upkeep reduction is helping the archers a fair bit. So it's probably closer to like 2,200, 2,300. Don't quite have the money for that just yet. So probably best to upgrade Wulfhart's army for now. So yeah, we'll swap these guys out. How many did we get? Was it 4 halberdiers in the end? Yes, it was. So yeah. We'll swap these names over to them next episode. Bye-bye.
Marcus Wulfhart.
In you guys go. And I think, where was it? Carl's Blades will change you guys. In fact, we'll merge you up. Who was it? Swords of the Hunt. Okay, I was going to change Carl's Blades to the Great Swords. That made the most sense, but Swords of the Hunt instead. Merge you guys. Marcus is marksman. Sorry. We'll bring the names back. Don't worry. In fact, I think I'm going to get rid of all of the archers because the huntsmen just prefer them. So yeah, we'll bring all of you guys back.
Right, tuggers.
Get all of them in there. Could get rid of a swordsman. So we could get those handgunners in, so we get both of them. But I think I'm just going to go with 1 for now. See how we get on. See what damage that does. Right, well, we're all sorted out now. It's cool. So do they always have this little red banner here to show that they're Imperial supplies, I guess? Interesting. Interesting. Right, I was going to go through my hunters and see what other missions we've got for them, because there's 5 missions for each of them, or 5 chapters to their story, as it were. Current objective, move 1 hero to region owned by the Vampire Coast, so we can easily do that over here. We'll get focused. Nice. We need to get iron and timber for our dwarf, and that gets a scar and amplifier. Very nice. For Kalara, just need to reach rank 5. Well, that's easy enough when we get Dawn. Very nice. And for Roderick, reach rank 8, and we get targeted by Duke Tudor. Okay.
Marcus Wulfhart.
I've moved you already. Let's end the turn. Oh no, I haven't. Could have sworn I had. Spirit of the Jungle. Yeah, they're very, very weak right now. I'll move him back that way. At least we found where Kai's forces are. So he got defeated in battle. Guessing overwhelmed by Skaven early on. Oh yeah, Children of the Old Ones. We need to see where they go. Just got a volley fire. Very nice. We'll now go for rifled barrels. Yeah. Just bring you back up this way.
Forward. I refuse. Who calls?
Not doing so well. Yeah, we can't actually see where they've gone, so we need to bring the Witch Hunter back to find out what's going on there.
The Empire.
Over you go.
Marcus
In the
Wulfhart.
meantime, let's send... just over to the Vampire Coast. And we'll bring
Hunter.
my army in here for now.
Man the lookout.
We won't go after these guys until we've dealt with the Children of the Old Ones that are incoming. Start building that there. We're going to have a rebellion shortly. Let's get the defences in. Almost be tempted over here. I didn't actually look to see what they'd got. They've got extra an income building there. We've got growth. Maybe I should get more growth here, because I don't think we're going to use that rally field.
Noble son of Britonia.
Yeah, could upgrade that. We just might get attacked. Just see what happens. Plan Festa.
Talk, speak.
Liberus shall rise again. Hush!
Non-aggression. Yeah, I'm happy to go with that. Can we also throw a trade agreement in there? It's not for much. Okay, fine. I'll just demand some money then. Wow, really? What about all of that?
Yes.
There we go. Cool. Well, I mean, it's not much trade. Then it is early game, so
Wisdom awaits.
probably shouldn't expect
Make
much.
this quick. I have important matters to attend to, I suppose.
Yeah, that gets us a nice bit.
Master engineer.
Unflinching.
Can actually keep moving, but then we'll be without Roderick, but I think we probably should
Marcus
keep
Wulfhart.
going. We're just going to have to deal with a few rebellions, I would imagine. Need to lock down this corruption. See if Children of the Old Ones appear. I assume they're marching towards us. Oh, where'd that army go?
Master engineer.
Not sure. There are 86. I don't know if that counts for them losing their force or not.
Marogot.
On march.
Oh no, they're over here now. We've just moved around a little bit. You do you, guys. Don't think we're going to get lucky enough to have that upgrade finish. You can actually get that in there, which would be quite nice. And that gets us iron, which we need. And then we just need timber, don't we? Where's timber? Our timber's down here. So moving on, Chakwa wouldn't be a bad shout.
Marcus Wulfhart. True knight of Britonia.
There we go. And Hal finds a lead. Ludwig returns to you in good spirits and a renewed focus, explaining that he now has a solid lead in his search. The vampire he seeks is one of the infamous Pirate King's closest henchmen, who actively haunts the waters of the Vampire Coast to raise more potential recruits into his master's zombie crews. To find him, some raiding may be necessary. Focused. Nice, and that's just a permanent trait gained. Sweet. So what's his next mission now? Raid any region belonging to the Vampire Coast. And that includes... Oh, Vampire Coast Mutineers. Cool. Well, that... Yeah. Sorted. Sorted. Bring you back. Those are having all sorts of problems. We can upgrade that. I guess we should go for getting iron in. Upgrade that. We're going to have a rebellion up here next turn, but we should be on our way back up to deal with it. Hopefully we can deal with the Children of the Old Ones at the same time. There's rebellion. The Empire secessionists. War declared between the Vampire Coast and the Dread Fleet. I'll have fun with that. Be kept busy by Noctilus. Has anyone ever seen Noctilus lose the Galleon's graveyard out of interest?
Ready to do the
Yes.
guild's
Oh, what's this? Raids against the Empire. A beastman horde has been rampaging across the Empire states, attacking villages and mercilessly slaughtering innocent inhabitants. Such events are not necessarily unusual, but you also found out that those lucky enough to survive the raids had heard its leading Gorbel say that he is searching for you, the Hunts Marshal, and even grunting in quasi-understandable Reichspiel to interrogate his unfortunate victims as to your whereabouts. Though the Beastmen generally need very little reason to spill the blood of men, it is entirely possible that at some point in the past you had slain one of the Gorbel's kin, so it is seeking revenge against you. You are contacted separately by the electors of Ostermark, Stirland, and Hockland, who seek your backing on their chosen course of action. Which suggestion will you support? Cut military budget. Divert supplies, release some growth. Diverted funds, recruitment cost. And heightened tensions, instant increase in hostility. We're at the maximum level anyway, so I'm not sure that even work, or maybe it will reset the count. I don't want to spawn in another force. I'm trying to remember, who did I choose before? Was it Talabecland? Honestly, can't remember. Well, let's go for... I don't think I'm going to recruit any units. 5 turns, although... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to recruit... I mean, 3 growth at all provinces. That's actually not too bad, is it? Let's go for cut military budget. So, Ostermark. Maybe someone in the comment section can keep a tally of who I've supported so far. I'm kind of surprised there's nowhere to keep a check on who you've supported in the past, but maybe that's part of it.
Only the dedicated.
So that didn't get this upgrade. I was thinking, did that mission not fire off? What can we sally out with? What have they got?
2 arms!
2 great swords and 2 units of Reichsguard. Yeah, we don't want to sally out. The Reichsguard will wreck us. So if they're going straight in right now, we'll wait for them to attack, and then with towers we should have them back.
Marcus Wulfhart. A roof of...
Oh, they're right here. Okay, so they probably will attack us. We will be tired, unfortunately, because I have force marched in here. That army actually isn't that terrifying. Although, slightly more terrifying at the moment because we are condemned. We didn't want to fight them till later on, ideally. But we'll wait and see. Standardized firing drill. Yep, get that. Just help buff all my units.
Now, onwards. Wulfhart.
Have a little look here, see if the Skaven want to trade now. No. No way.
Yes.
Assuming it going up here.
Machines and sorcery.
This actually doesn't work. No, it doesn't actually take me to where they are, I don't think. They're Skaven, so they're hidden.
To untamed, like time is finite. But
Right, let's end the turn. I'm guessing we're going to be put under siege. Or the children of the old ones. You know, we definitely need to get some, you know, a mix of public order buildings, but primarily some untainted buildings to help reduce in rebellion, mosquito swamps. That's you guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to just rush back between all of them. How many turns till we run out of supplies? Thankfully, we can now switch to normal stance, and we can sally out, and we'll have that normal garrison. That's fine. I think we should sally out rather than wait. Well, actually, no. If we wait one more turn, they won't have that weapon strength to use against us. One more turn, and then we go.
So, hunt them out.
Gonna bring you back.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Another turn. See if they attack.
This bull has killed your kind before.
Ah, Nakai, you want peace? You're not offering me any money at the moment, though, are you? We can't even afford it. I mean, I could. I just don't like the idea of piecing out with potentially the chap I'm hunting. So for now, I'm going to say no. But I don't know if maybe piecing out might help the AI gather its strength. You guys feel free to weigh on in. That Croxall's making quite a racket. You gonna attack? Nope. Even better. I don't have the weapon strength. So it's 48 turns, but we'll go back up the hostility level. Oh, and they've now got a full stack. Okay. Right. We need to get up towards them pronto.
Ready to serve.
Assault unit's got to go for it. Success! Nice. How much damage did we do? Oh, yeah, that's great. Well done, Roderick. Well done, Roderick. Assault unit's good. Deadly Blade to finish that off. Oh, the X-Train. Let's finish off his Deadly Blade. Pop him back on in. Kind of wondering, though, if I should really bring my Witch Hunter back in. And I probably end up losing more of my swordsmen. But we have... I mean, the focus, I guess, is on our missile troops a little bit. As long as we have a holding line. Use another swordsman. I mean, for now, I'd like to keep them all in the same army, because they are pretty powerful.
Pick up the pace.
But imagine when we get other armies, we'll want to... spread out my heroes a little bit. Right. Let's push these guys back. Wow, really? I'm going to fight this one because we haven't had a battle today. -4 leadership. There we go. Got the reinforcements, so if anything, we want to wait for them to join the field and use them as much as possible so that we're still relatively full strength to move
For the Empire.
against the rebellion at our capital. I don't think we're going to be short of battles for the next episode or two. We've got all those huntsmen now that they've got all those flyers. Reinforcements coming in right from the back. God, it'd be really nice to deploy up here, actually. And the cannon fire at them from here nice and clearly, though, because this would be a lovely point as they advance up towards the high ground. Then the reinforcements could move in here. And we can just take all this high ground. I think that's what we're going to do. When we could have them further out, but I think we'll use this line here and bring the halberdiers round. Gunners, actually, let's have the huntsmen further up, and the gunners can go closest to the rock. Outriders, yep, go there. War wagon, I could probably have you behind my line just firing if I wanted to. So I might do that. Take a look at my dwarf. There he is. What's your damage like? Yeah. Ballistics expert, armor piercing. Good, good. Both of you two together. And you guys were saying you didn't think it was the skirmish mode, really. It's just purely about line of sight with focused aim, which is now obviously executioner. So we'll see if we can get a good shot off with that, as long as we've got a clear line of sight. Just try and keep that in mind.
Moving now! Taking position! For Heldenhammer! At speed! Obey me!
Reinforcements. Over you come. That's the point. War wagon, you're going to need to defend the beast breaker.
Lady of the Azrae! Outriders! For the comet, ready! Halberdiers! We are Sigmar's heirs! No lingering! To the hunt!
They're going to try and flank us. My reinforcements should get into position in time.
Standing by! Formation march! Understood! Formation march! Great swords! Swordsmen! Sigma! Halberdiers! Sigma! Master engineer! Aye, lad, I'll do it! Promptly! Awaiting orders! Launch!
Okay.
Ready!
Draw them in.
Emperor! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Attack these guys.
Outriders! Marcus Wulfhart! Show us the foe! Halberdiers! Swordsmen! Quick march! For the Emperor! Take the ground!
Get you guys in behind directly. Huntsman doing a great job.
War! We are ready!
Lady of the Deepwood.
Halberdiers! Outriders! Powder dry! Great cannon!
That's it. Ram on through.
Heading out! Rebels aim! We're ready! Soldiers of the Empire!
Don't know if we've got a clear line of sight, but let's find out.
In my sights!
Boom! That was a fine hit.
Swordsmen! Take the ground!
You guys get round now.
No lingering!
Guys fire in here.
Fight! Kill! Ready for
There we go. Lord's down.
Sigmar guides us! Now! Understood! Let's have ya! Outriders! Find your tongue! For the Emperor! Yes, sir! Quickly! Yes! Sir! Attack! Quick march!
Pull you guys round.
I Sigmar's win!
There, we've got this.
Halberdiers! Formation march! We are
Try and get those
Sigmar
halberdiers out of there so they don't cross the threshold at which they'll
No delay!
not replenish anymore. Obviously, we can't recruit anymore.
And gunners!
They should be fine.
Go! Yes, sir! Quickly! Attack! Conditions acceptable. Shoot! Hand gunners! Yes, sir!
Likewise, we don't lose the Beast Breaker.
Sir! Sigma guides us.
Think
Swordsman!
we've got them all nicely
Yes, sir!
dealt with now.
Ready! There's nothing I can't fix. Right. Okay.
These guys have rallied. That's fine.
Swordsman!
Oh, these guys, I was gonna say, they must be unbreakable. Their units, because none of them have run away.
Shout! Ready for war! Swordsman!
I guess that means you can wipe out the whole force.
Swordsman! Slay the Oathbreakers!
I don't have to worry about chasing them down now.
Focus, Wulfhart! To oblivion!
Probably a fair bit of friendly fire, but the work is nearly done.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Pull back. And there we go. Close victory. Outriders still just absolute MVPs. Yeah, that cannon position looked cool, but we didn't really get the best shots off from there.
We are vanquished!
Thankfully, all of our units survived. Their whole army's wiped out. They're destroyed. Confident attacker. Kalara finds a lead. Kalara has finally managed to pick up a trail. There have been a rash of slaughters that have seen entire regiments of men massacred deep in the jungle of late, and she is convinced her target is responsible. Kalara is eager for the expedition to investigate, having fought alongside the expedition for an extended duration. She has also primed her skills for war and fashioned a new weapon for herself for use in the coming hunt. Nice. We have Dawn. Range plus 12%. Well, lovely.
Sink or swim.
Sink or swim. We get that rank 6. Okay. Reload time during... I don't know if we're going to have many. That's the only thing. Piercing shots, missile damage. Reload time, we should probably go for that first.
Comradeship is all.
The only problem is, as much as we want to get there to break that army,
Possible.
we can see what they've got. Those mortars, we need to be at full strength to deal with them. So maybe it would have been better to resolve that one.
The nation calls.
So we're going to need to wait 5 turns, unless we were to merge some of them. We do have Sigmar's Sons and the Deathjacks to still get in. I think right now our current setup is pretty capable. Although we're going to need to lose a Swordsman
My deeds are legend.
if we're going to pop the Witch Hunter in,
I trust no
which I might do. I think we're going to have to, might potentially lose that one. I mean, it's not earning us a lot of money. None of it's really earning us a lot of money. Trade Tech probably is, but they're actually better equipped. Probably just fight the battle, try and thin them down as much as possible, and then in a couple of turns, once we've replenished, as, you know, probably won't wait the 4 or 5 turns, but we'll go after 3. At least get these guys at full strength, or as close to, and then move on in. We think we've got this rebellion to turn around and deal with over here. Because I can't really even afford another force right now. If we jump outside, yeah, it just goes down too much. So let's wait in here, suppress the rebellion that's going to happen there, and see what happens. So let's do one more end turn, then I think we'll wrap things up for today's episode.
Make this worth my while, or you will not leave here.
Still asking for peace. I'm still going to decline for the moment. Just hoping these guys don't attack. I'm going to get another turn or 2 to potentially bring my forces up. We might strike. We're going to get declared war on. Yep. No, they are moving on in. I think with the towers, maybe we can take out some of their mortars. It might be useful. So we'll open with this battle at the start of the next episode. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, take pride on the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet, Overclockers UK, and QT. Till the next one, ciao for now.